I say casual talk, Natalie, and then you say, are we live yet? We are live. We are live right now at ST Lady Cat Nation in Port Aransas, where our Lady Cats defeated in a shutout the Port Aransas Lady Marlins 10-0. Now, I already interviewed the outfield, and I pretty much got the rest of y'all, but the outfield talked about their little thing out there, but, you know, not much went out there. That's good, right? But first of all, we're going to congratulate Brogan Schmidt here on your right. We have Brogan Schmidt. We have Natalie Ramirez. We have in the middle Danny Munoz. We have Jake and Salinas, and then we have Leah Nance on the left side. Let's start on the right side.
Allie! Look at Allie! It's Allie! Tell her to come here.
Allie! Wait, get over there. Go.
Let's go, Allie!
All right. Brogan. Do y'all know Ollie? Okay, Brogan, first of all, yeah, you had 5 runs batted in. 5 of the 10 are yours. So, you know, you were behind the plate tonight. But, my gosh, talk about your runs batted in.
It felt really nice, especially
Hey, get over here.
It felt really nice for the past couple games. I've been in a really bad hitting slump, and then coming out tonight and actually hitting the ball felt really nice.
Well, congratulations. Let's give her a hand. 5 runs batted in. And one time I saw you close your eyes when you swung, but no, I'm joking. Pass it on over there.
I do that a lot.
Hey, so a little fielding there. At first I didn't know who was at shortstop, but then I saw you. You're like a vacuum cleaner. You sucked that ball right in, and that arm just right over to Leah Nance for the outs. And what I mean by that is you didn't let anything get past you and all that. So, yeah. So talk about the arm, because you're bunting and you have like an injury, but how come you're able to throw that ball like 100 miles an hour to first base?
Because my injured arm is on my other side.
The left arm is injured, but you can throw right-handed without reason. Fantastic.
Sir.
All right, let's go over to Allie. Allie Hernandez. Allie, you had a few putouts there. Y'all are getting out of my picture. You had to put a few putouts there from second base, and you kept Leah, of course, busy. And the bat was a little hot tonight, too. So talk about your performance. That looks good right there. Y'all perfect.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like my bat really came through today.
Fantastic.
Fielding-wise, there could be improvement.
Well, no, you did great. Danny, speaking of which, the bat came alive for you. What was different? Y'all went 3 innings and y'all couldn't get anything done, and then all of a sudden 7 in the top of the 5th. Talk about that. How'd y'all feel?
I feel like we finally came alive. We weren't so asleep. Like we finally got energetic and be able to get our head in the game.
All right, now hold that thought, because I'm going to give it to the singer in a little bit to have my last question. Let's go over to Jake and Salinas. Jake, and you're always on base every time I looked out there. So how did it feel being on the batting order?
It felt really good. Just to be back after being out for a week, it felt nice. Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Good job. Leah, you're over on first base.
Oh, yeah, Leah.
And you're always ready at end drop, not a 1. I mean, it was like you're like a vacuum cleaner also. You know, you just sucked all the balls to you. You know, it's like you didn't let anything get by. And talk about your performance, and your back got a little hot too.
Yes, after being in like a slump, like Brogan said, for a while, I think I finally got my swing back.
Fantastic, good job. Let's go back to the senior over here. I don't know who's the senior. 2 seniors. Well, since she got the MVP tonight, okay, probably right. Brogan. So what does this do now? Y'all are 3 and 4. I know you got next week Pettis in a doubleheader, which should be okay. Nothing against Pettis, but we're just that good. But Refugio is right around the corner, and you got to get a little revenge. How do y'all feel about that going into this one?
I think we're a tad bit nervous, but I think now after tonight, seeing how well we were all hitting, I think that really gives us a good feeling going into Refugio, knowing that we can probably hit off of their pitcher.
Fantastic. Mr. Ashley, 5 runs batted in right here. What do you want to say to the girls?
Hey, they did a wonderful job tonight. They need to keep it up.
Thank you.
Absolutely, I agree with you. All right, on 3, Lady Cats. 1, 2, 3.
Lady Cats!
Thank y'all.
Another one.
Another one bites the dust.